Hi everybody, I'm Alison. Welcome back to Sew Like Dotty with a Sunday Sews. So on Friday we caught up on my March sewing plans, what I was thinking about making, and today is really my makes from last week, which if you've been watching my channel you know I had a super busy work week last week. So I did finish off the rucksack that I shared and my bags last weekend, and I've been working on a dress this week, so I'll come to that shortly because there's a dress with a twist. So hang around for that. So I have picked up a couple of bits of bag making things. I wanted to share them with you because a couple of people have been asking me where I got things from. So the first things to show you a little bit of hardware. Rowan, the Yorkshire Girl, thank you so much for sharing these ends for the 38mm webbing. So I got these from First for Fabrics, just did a click and collect. I got some black webbing because I needed some wider 38mm webbing, and I got the rainbow because the bulk of my hardware is the rainbow. It's nice to have different colours, but actually keeps it simple if it's all the same. Having said that, I did pick up 2 brass D-rings. Now I do like the triangular sort of, they're not D-rings, but those rings that you clip a bag onto, but I was struggling to find those reasonably priced in brass. And I have already got a cream strap with brass hardware on it, and I just need something to attach that to on a bag, so I just picked these up from First for Fabrics. And I've also had a delivery from Lovely Jubbly Fabrics, which I have actually ordered from before, but I've forgotten that I had. But I went down the rabbit hole on Sew Virtual the other day. We were talking about zipper tape and somebody mentioned Lovely Jubbly Fabrics. So I had a look. I think it was Emma, because she had some dinosaur zip pulls and pink ones, which looked amazing. Anyway, I ordered this pink striped zipper tape. I can't remember the price, but it was really reasonably priced. So I got a couple of meters of that. And I also ordered some B zip pulls. Now these are metal, but this bit wouldn't touch my skin at all. So as long as I nail gel the back of it, I seem to be okay with that for my metal allergies. It is quite big, so if I put that up, this is the Aspen dress, so that's the regular size zip pull. It is quite big, so I don't know if I'll use them on a dress or bags. I think I got 5 for about £2.50. They've got absolutely loads of designs, feathers, all sorts, really nice. I'll probably get some more, but I do think on a bag that'll be really, really nice. So I've kind of got some plans coming up for these, but I just thought I'd share them with you. So this week I've been making my second Feliz dress. It was my last make from February. It's this pattern here from Fibre Mood, but I don't think this picture really shows you the dress because the jumper's tied over it. So if you've not seen it before, just to quickly show you it, it is this one here. So it's a shirt dress with kind of more of a grandad style collar, so not a formal collar like this. There's just like a collar stand. It buttons up at the front. You can put pockets on. The sleeves are straight, and you can put a little tab there and roll them up. So I made this once before. I should have a picture of it. I'll drop that in. I made it in a navy viscose with a creamy white flower on. Really nice. Absolutely love that dress, and I really wanted to make it again. And the fabric I chose was kind of one of my precious fabrics that's been in my stash for a while, because it's a Liberty Tanner lawn, and it was gifted as a, I don't know if it was birthday or Christmas, from Carl's mum and dad, and a few years ago. And it's in this print here. So I made it. Are you detecting something? You'll be going, oh no, Alison, there's a theme again. No, I really love this pattern. But when it's hanging on the hanger, I'll put a picture in. It's given me like grandma nighty vibes. Now, no offence to anybody who wears these long, like a long cotton nightie, because, you know, I wear jammers now, but I have worn them in the past. But every time I say I've come past it on the hanger, I'm like, it's just given me that vibe. And I just think, isn't it fascinating how one print in a different colourway can make you feel so different about a dress. However, stay with me because I have got a plan, and I'm literally going to work on that plan while I'm on this vlog with you today. So I'll show you the dress and then I'll put it on. So let me just get out little hanging space. So I'll start with the back. So the back of this dress has a yoke with some gathering details. Now it is a single yoke, but I did do a burrito method on it and just double lined it. I just wanted that nicer sort of finish on it. You can see there what I mean about the neckline. So I had 4 of these buttons that were left over of a previous project from Jenny Stitches, and I just thought they were perfect for this. So I've actually physically sewn it up to here because I don't want any gaping across here. But then what I've done is, this is open here, and I've sewn this button together, and I've just popped a little press stud on the top, which you can't really sort of see. But if I want it a little bit more open, I can have it more open, or I can have it just sort of sitting like that, which is probably how I would wear it. Tends to be how I wear the other one. Sleeves are just straight. It keeps getting a little bit creased, and I've just hemmed them up. I don't put the tabs in these because I would never roll them up. It's either shorter or longer. I'm not a roll your sleeves up sort of a person. And then it's just gathered across the waist. So I love this pattern. I've got to say I love it. And oh God, I think it's Nicola on Sew Virtual was making it on one of the sessions, and it looked absolutely gorgeous, her finished version. The thing that's got me, I think, is the sleeves. So that's the bit in this fabric that's given me like the grandma vibes. So I'll put it on and I'll show you what I mean. So I will be editing some bits on this because I'm literally about to make some changes to it, and I'm going to show you them. So by the end of this vlog, fingers crossed, please cross your fingers, I'm going to have a dress that I really, really like. So stay with me. I'm just going to try it on now. Right, folks, so I know that's not full length, but I do think there's nothing wrong with it. It fits exactly like the other one does. I think it's in the colour. I think this fabric in reality looks a little bit brighter than it maybe is coming over on camera. You can see just there. But I think there's not enough vavavoom about the fabric to give the dress vavavoom. So I need to do some wizardry on it. I'll turn around so you can sort of see. I do feel like it's slightly tighter here, but I do really like the fit of the bodice because it doesn't have darts in. And I think for somebody like me that's a 44 double D, I feel like this bit gives me a lot of shape. I do feel like the arms are slightly tighter than the other one, and I think again that's because this is a cotton lawn where that was a viscose and had a bit more give. So I am a woman with a plan. Now I've already kind of, as all tucked in, I've kind of partially made this plan. Now, fortunately, I overlocked around here, around the arm side, around the top of the arm, and I stitched it into place. So taking the sleeve out will be a lot easier. And, drum roll, I have cut out, luckily I had enough fabric to cut out another pair of sleeves from a different pattern that I'm going to try to put in, and I think that it'll totally change it up. Now, I know I've got this dress on, but I have cut out the Fabric Godmother Feliz dress sleeve, which is my favourite sleeve right now. You've probably seen me put it into all sorts of stuff. I've altered the indigo dress and I've put it into that. I have made the flare, I've made the aspen dress and I've put it into that. So for me at the minute, this is my go-to style that I absolutely love. It's not as full for me as the sagebrush was, which I have used before, but I'm really hoping it'll give this what it needs. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work, but here we go. I've got the cuff on, I've made 2, it's ready, but I'm feeling like I want to do one and show you the difference to compare and contrast. Okay, so I feel like those two-sided, you know, look at this side, look at this side. So this side, nighty, this side, spring, summer, puffy sleeve dress. So I'm going to take one sleeve out, put another one in, and I'm going to have one of each so I can really have a look at it and decide what I want to do. So I'll be back shortly. So are you ready? I have one of one sleeve and one of the other. Let's have a look. What do you think? I love this. I think it brings the dress. It's totally me. And I love the navy with this straight sleeve, but I just think this dress needed something else. And I think this sleeve gives me spring summer vibes. I can see me with my lilac and my white Dr. Martens sandals on with it. It's a go. So I'm going to go back and put the other sleeve in, and I'll be back with you shortly. So I'm finished, and my face today, now I'm really finished, is much better than it was yesterday, because I didn't even take any pictures of it. Just wasn't feeling it. And I just, as I said earlier, I just think it's fascinating. Different fabrics, how they can feel. And I'm not a work in progress person. I'm not somebody who puts things in a bag. It's either good or it's not good. And the last dress I made a few weeks ago, I didn't have enough fabric to do anything with it, but I knew I wasn't onto a winner. But with this one, it was so important for me to get it right. There was about £90 worth of fabric in this Liberty lawn, and I'm just so glad that I had enough left to do these sleeves. So they are in. I will take some pictures and drop them in. I fully see myself floating through a wood of bluebells. Do you know what I mean? It gives me that vibe, and I like it a lot, and I'm over the moon. So I literally did the Feliz dress, but I took the flare sleeves from the Fabric Godmother flare dress. I did my usual trick, so I overlocked round. When I got to the notches, I put my differential feed up to 2, went round to the next notch to a 2, and they fit. Like, they fit. I didn't have to gather them anymore or anything. I'm like, yes. Yesterday I was more, today I'm like, yes, it's a win. So I love this. I absolutely love it, and I'm so pleased I did that. It's my colour palette. It's a little bit paler than I would normally wear, but I'm happy with it. And my hair today, I've just had it tied up for work, so it's not styled or anything, but when my hair's curled and got maybe a bit more makeup on and some nice pink earrings or something, yes. So that was a bit different. We started with one dress, we kind of ended up with another one, but I'm pleased that I did make that time to sleep on it, think about it, dig the fabric out and go for it. So thank you for spending time with me as always today. It's appreciated. Let me know, are you like a hacker? Do you like to try different things with, you know, this with that, and will that work? My mind works like that. I find it quite exciting, and it doesn't always work, but it's always worth a try. So as always, I will be back on Friday with the Makes vlog, and then my Sew Frugal vlog is next Sunday, which has got a bit of a twist. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm covering on it, but it's me and Sew Virtual. So I've had loads of input and help from the gang on there, and I'll tell you more about that next Sunday. So I'll see you on Friday, or possibly Thursday night. I've been putting them out, but I'll be back with you at the end of the week. Have a great sewing week, everybody. If it doesn't work, do something else. That's the motto of the day. Bye for now.